Hello, boys and girls, it's Miss Young. In today's language arts lesson, you're going to be introduced to two new sound spelling cards. But before we review our sound spelling cards, I'm going to go over the cards that we already learned. So the first card was the map card. The sound is and the spelling is M. The motion is The next card is the sun card. The sound is S. The spelling is S and the motion is. The next card is the apple card. The apple card says A. The spelling is A and the motion is A. And today is a new sound. It is the piano card. And the piano card says P. And the spelling is P. And the symbol is P. Oops. P. P. So you take your thumb and your finger and you kind of do this. Snap them together while you're pulling down, like you're pulling down a string or a blind. So we notice I'm not saying pa, but p, 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 p. Okay, so that's your piano card. The next card is the turtle card. The turtle card. The sound is T. The spelling is T, and the symbol is T, T, T. Okay, now boys and girls, I'm going to turn my screen and we're going to go over onset and rime. Yesterday in your Connect Ed lesson, we went over some onset and rhyme, but I want to go more into detail. So I'm going to turn my screen. Okay. So onset is the beginning sound. The rhyme is the vowel plus the consonant. And there are 5 vowels, A, E, I, O, and U. So let's look at these two examples because the rhyme will be the vowel plus the consonant. So in the word tap, the beginning sound is T, T, T. That will be your onset. The T is your onset. But the vowel A and the consonant P together makes your rhyme. So your onset is the T, your A and your P will be your rhyme. Okay? And the word is T, A, P, tap. Next word. The R would be your onset because it's the beginning sound. The vowel A and the consonant T will be your rhyme. At, rat, rat, rat. Okay, so the beginning sound is your onset, and the vowel and the consonant would be your rhyme. Now we're going to read some words with onset and rhyme. Okay, and they have the P and the T. All right, boys and girls. Line number 1. Your beginning sound, there isn't any. Okay, so this is just your rhyme. Your rhyme because it begins with a vowel and it ends with a consonant. Vowel, consonant. So there is no onset, only a rhyme. Okay, so at, am, am. line number 2. Is there an onset? No, there's no onset. Is there a rhyme? Yes, because you have a vowel and a consonant. At, at. Do you have an onset? Yes, there is an onset. The beginning sound is S. Your rhyme is the at. S, at, sat. Is there an onset? Yes, the M is your onset. Is there a rhyme? Yes, A and T is your rhyme. At. So we would blend this as follows. At, mat. Okay. Next, line 3, there is no onset, only a rhyme. Am, onset, rhyme. Am, Sam. Onset, rhyme. Am, Pam. Am, Sam, Pam. Line 4. Is there an onset? Yes, the P is your onset, and its sound is, and your rhyme is at, pat. Is there an onset? Yes, the S is your onset. Is there a rhyme? Yes, the at is your rhyme. S, at, sat. Pat, sat. And boys and girls, this is a sentence. Your subject of the sentence, or the who or what the sentence is talking about, is Pat. What did Pat do? Pat sat. Okay, and that's a complete sentence, and it ends with an end punctuation mark called a period. Line 5 is your high frequency word or your sight word. I. Whenever you write I in a sentence, no matter if it's in the beginning of the sentence or in the middle of the sentence, I is always capitalized. So you would never write a sentence like this. I am Sam. You always capitalize it. That's the symbol. This is a capital I, that's a lowercase I. So you never write it this way. Or Sam and I are friends. For boys and girls, we call this pronoun I. You always capitalize it. So sight word. I am Sam. Okay? All right, boys and girls. So that was our blending. Now I'm going to turn my screen back over, and we are going to go over some sight words. We're going to review the ones that we already learned, and then we're going to go over some brand new ones. Okay? So, who remembers what this sight word is? I. I like chicken pizza. Okay. The next sight word is like. Let's spell it. L-I-K-E. Like. Do you like pizza? I do. Like. Next sight word is do. D-O. I do like pizza, and I like ice cream too. Do. D-O. Do. Next sight word, to. T-O. To. I like to ride my bike on weekends. To. T-O-2. Next sight word is you. Y-O-U. You. You can come to my house for lunch. You. Now, today's sight words are he and can. So he is spelled H-E. He. He likes his new bike. He. And the next sight word is can. Here's your onset and here's your rime. An. It's spelled C-A-N. Can. Can you come outside and play with me? Can. Hey, boys and girls. Now I'm going to go over your lesson. So inside your language arts folder, you have SS5. You're going to be practicing how to write the letters M and S and A. And on the other side is page SS6. Let me turn my screen around. Okay, so in part, you're going to write your name. Part A, it says, say each picture name. Write P below the picture if its name begins like pen. Pen. Say each picture name. Write the letter P below the picture if its name begins like pen. Pen. Then write T below the picture if its name begins like toy. Toy. So you have a toothbrush, a pig, a turtle, pencil, tiger. Do you know what this is? A pot. Part B. Say each picture name. Write P below the picture if its name ends like cup. So notice cup ends with the letter P. So that's what you're looking for, the ending sound. If the ending sound ends with p, 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 you're going to write P. Then it says write T, t, t below the picture if its name ends like bat. Bat. Hear the ending sound? T, t, t. So we have a mop, a foot, and soap. Okay, so make sure you follow the directions here. And then you're going to post page S5 to your journal, your Seesaw journal. Okay? And then this is you're going to be handwriting. Make sure when you handwrite, you follow the numbers. So the capital M has 4 sticks altogether, 2 straight sticks and 2 slanted sticks. And then lowercase m has 1 straight stick and 2 side humps. Okay, so you want to make sure when you start capital M, you always start at the dot. That's what the top dots are for, your capital letters. So you want to start at the dot. Okay. Here we're going to follow. They went down, slant, down, slant up, slant down. Then lowercase m starts at the dotted line. So it's a straight stick, go up and around and down to the floor, up and around and down to the floor. Okay, so M, S, and A. And then it says write a sentence. Use the letters from this page. So you have to write a sentence using the letters. An M, a S, or A. Just one sentence. Okay. And I believe that's it. So your term practice book, which is this little page, page 5 and 6. Okay. And then we have another activity. It's called I Like To. This is a story and it's on page SS3 in your language arts Smart Start packet. Okay. I'm going to read this using the high frequency words do, I, like, to, and you. Okay. So it starts here and has a question. Do you? And the title is I like to. I like to, what is she doing? I like to swim. And then you turn it over on the other side. What is she doing? She's reading. I like to read. And then you look at the next page, the next picture. What is she doing? She looks like she's drawing, right? I like to draw. So I want you to read this story 3 times. And then later on, I'm going to have a little writing activity for you about what do you like to do, okay? And I will explain it on your seesaw activity. Okay, boys and girls. So that concludes our blending lesson for the letters P and T. And the sight words that you learned today, which were you and, no, he and can. He and can. All right? Okay, boys and girls, enjoy.